Hi everyone, welcome again to this Python course. So what happened after I launched my Jupyter notebook is that I'll have a web browser opening with this folder right here, with this environment right here. We'll have a thorough walk through Jupyter notebooks in the next section, just going to show you how you can open notebooks from this page right here. So this will open in your documents, okay, by default, and then here you can navigate to the course materials where you have the course materials that I've given to you in the introduction of the course and where I've linked to in the introduction of the course. And in my case, I have them inside my Google Drive. Let me go there. So I'm going to hit here Google Drive. Then I'm going to courses instruction, which is where I have the materials for this course and for other courses that I have. I'm going to Python for absolute beginners, and here is the entire structure of notebooks that we are going to use throughout this course. You can also navigate to this folder of where you put the course materials. For example, you can put the course materials, download them from the drive that I've given you and put them immediately in your documents, and you can go there directly. Unfortunately, this order or this sort order is not the best one, because 10 or 10 comes first, then 2 is just a sorting order, because by the order of the course we are going for 1 and then 2, 3, 4. Okay, just ignore this 3 because this 3 will be something that we'll do more down the line. Now I'm going here to Introduction to Python, and here you can see these pynb files, or files with this extension. These are notebooks and what we are going to use to code in Python. If I open them here, I'll see that I'll have a Jupyter notebook for me to code on. We'll also again go through it a bit more in detail in the next section. Here, just know that you can use any kernel that you can set. A kernel is an environment. I'm going to use this one, which is the kernel that is coming from the Conde environment that I've launched. So in this case, I'm working on the test environment that we will need. And here I can run Python code. For instance, go here. This will execute Python code. Don't worry with what I've just done. We'll go through running Python code in more detail next. Just know that this is how you can open notebooks and code inside the environment that you've just created using the Anaconda Navigator. So if you launch the notebook inside the environment using the Anaconda Navigator, you'll be working on that environment. This will be helpful when we install external libraries particularly. Okay, so I hope this was clear. Now you have, so by this time, I hope you have the notebook open and you can execute this to test. Just over your mouse here, select this line and hit run. If you see a 2, in this case, in this notebook that I mean 1 Python intro using Python as a calculator, if you see a 2 here and it was and this line was executed, then you have Python set up. We can start the course. I'm going to close this notebook and return to the folders. Now, if you want to go back one folder, you just click here on the folder that you want to, and here you are up one folder in case in the tree structure. Okay, this is just like a normal file explorer that you use in your computer. I'm just going to return to the Anaconda Navigator, and here we are working on the test. Now, one of the things that I want you to know is that, for example, if we want to change for another environment, for example, the Python absolute beginners that we have here, you just have to hit on top of that environment, and this will change the environment where you'll be working on. But be mindful, when you want to launch a new notebook server, you have to launch it again so that your environment changes. Okay, so you'll have to close here the environment where you are working on. For example, going here and close the web browser, wait for your environment to change here on the Anaconda Navigator. It will only be changed when this progress bar finishes, as it has done right now. And here, if you now go to Home and launch a new notebook, you'll launch a notebook in this new environment. Okay, just know about that. In the next lecture, I'm just going to show you how you can import the environment that I've used so that you can use exactly the same environment that I've been following and using throughout the lectures. I hope this was clear. Let me know if you have any question. I'll see you in the next lecture.